Here to help me introduce our comedy competitors tonight is one of the truly funny men in our business. I'm happy to say that he got his big start on The Tonight Show. He's constantly on the road. You'll probably catch him somewhere around the country. You'll see him right now on television. He's got a little highbrow on us. He is now an author. We'll talk about that when he gets out here. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome David Brenner. Good to see you again. Welcome to Star Search. I mentioned in the introduction that I think one of your early television, maybe your first appearance was on The Tonight Show. Is that true?
Was the first, yeah. January 8th, 1971. You were a kid.
Just a kid, yes. We were all kids, weren't we?
We were kids, young
And what's
kids.
happened to you since then is just wonderful. Now, how did you start, actually? I know you're from Philadelphia, one of my old hometowns.
Right.
How did you start in this business?
It was weird. I was a documentarian. I wrote, produced, and directed documentary films, and I wanted to take a year off. I'd been working since I was 9 years old, you know, in butcher shops, all those lousy jobs, and I said, I need a year off, and while I'm off, I'll get up on stage and goof around, because, I got thrown out of school for being funny. I got in trouble in the Army for being funny. Right. So I got up on stage, I was goofing around, and next thing I know, they said, why don't you do The Tonight Show? It was 18 months. I did The Tonight Show, and boom. The rest is mystery.
And all the times I've seen you on The Tonight Show, it's always, everything you do is new. I've never heard you repeat a joke ever. How do you keep all that comedy fresh and keep that sane quality in your work?
I don't want to move back to the old neighborhood, Ed.
That's it. Yeah, fat steaks,
That's
right?
my motivation.
Now tell me, I heard about the book. What's this book all about?
Well, I wrote a book, Soft Pretzels with Mustard. Yeah. And it was anecdotes and it went over very well. And then I wrote an exercise book as a joke, a celebrity exercise book, Revenge is the Best Exercise. Now I wrote another anecdotal book called Nobody Ever Sees You Eat Tuna Fish.
Give me that. That went by me fast. Give me that title again.
Nobody ever sees you eat tuna fish.
No one ever sees it. We'll all be looking for that in our bookstores. All right, pal. Good luck with that.
Thanks.
Would you help me introduce our comedy competitors tonight? You're going to be surprised. They both do something very special, but introduce them.
Okay. It's my pleasure. Your champ got his first victory last week. He's a New Yorker, and his name is Richard Jeni.
Thank you. Thank you very much. How are you? Good. I'm good. I just got back from Alabama, which was weird, because I'm from New York, and everybody's nasty, and then you get down there, and everybody wants to be a friend. 9 in the morning, a guy I don't know walks up. Good morning. How are you? Nice to see you. I didn't know what to do, you know. So I stabbed him, because it was the way he said it. You can't trust a guy like that. I don't come from a morning family, you know. My mother never made breakfast in her life, right? She had a rule about breakfast, my mother. A day without orange juice is like every day. Never cooked, whole life. And I was scared, because in school, they brainwash you about breakfast. They always show you 2 kids, 8 years old, one ate breakfast, looks good, smells good, he's holding up a math test. The other kid didn't eat. He's bald, he's got hemorrhoids, he's holding up a gas station. Remember these 2 kids? It's frightening. The only place I ever saw breakfast in my life was on the Brady Bunch. They look great. 7 in the morning, the mother's got a ponytail and a sundress, right? My mother walks out with a hooded robe and a sickle, 7 in the morning. Good morning, Mom, and a bony finger comes out of the sleeve. Are you okay?
Leave this place.
But I was just thinking,
Get out.
On a Brady Bunch, the father drives the kid to school 7 in the morning. I'll mow the lawn and drive you to school. 7 a.m. My father didn't finish clearing tar out of his throat until 11:30. Good morning, Dad. How about a lift? My mother's at the door. My father. I'm backing out with a torch. Taxi! Yeah. You guys have been great. Thank you. Good night. Thank you much.
Thank you, Richard. Now, how about Richard's challenger, David?
Well, he's a young comic who would eventually like to get involved in the production end of television. He's from Waterbury, Connecticut. Here's Mike Rowe.
Thanks very much. Thank you. Thanks very much. First time out here in LA, having a great time. Could I do a quick impression? Sunset Strip. Darn jaywalkers. Yeah. I should tell you about myself before we move on here. I don't do drugs because of those films they showed us in high school. Remember these weird psychedelic drug films that made like 1969? In this film, this kid has one hit of marijuana. For the rest of his life, he's a basket case. This music is what's flipping him out. I like that music. Yeah. Went to a Beach Boys concert. You got to go to a Beach Boys concert because they're going to die soon. Well, these are old guys. When are they going to be beach men? And 20 years, the same songs. They're bored of what they're doing. You watch them at concert. They're like, round, round, get around, we get around, yeah. Ooh, oh, we get around. I'm gonna do this rock group for you now. This is the rock group Chicago. Here we go.
Well, there they are, David, the comedy competitors. Now, what they didn't do, they pulled out of their act. They each do an imitation of you. I wish we could have shown that. But let's find out who won. What did the judges say? Our returning champ tonight gets 2.5 stars. His challenger, Mike Rowe, receives 4 stars. Come on over, Mike. Say hello to David Brenner. That's terrific. Mike, how are you? Congratulations. I think I'm right. You are the very first winner. Am I right, Sam? The first 4-star winner of this new season. Congratulations. Now, before you go, I want you to do just a little bit of your imitation of David Brenner, all right?
You want to hear something weird? Now, you want to hear something weird? You ever notice planes go up and then they come down again? Isn't that weird?
Good luck, Mike. See you next week. Okay. I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, help me thank this great comedy talent, David Brenner, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, David. We'll see you on The Tonight Show. Okay. All right, Pamela.
Coming up, vocal group champions and semifinalists, moments notice. Go for one more win towards that $100,000 grand prize. As Star Search 86, the world's greatest talent competition continues.
Announcing Siemens Election Day sale.